Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I have no idea what to do. So I just started streaming so I can poop. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, la, la, dun, dun, la, 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 dun, la, dun, dun. Dun, dun, la, 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 dun, la, la, la. That was 2 months ago? Mhm. Dun, dun. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
All right. So guess what?
What?
Since I got this, I just got a new laptop. It's a Windows 11. So since I just got this laptop, it let me get Game Pass and Ultimate for free for a month.
Nice.
So and since you need Ultimate or Game Pass to play Minecraft, I got Minecraft
Yay.
or Java.
Or what?
Java.
Java. Yeah.
I've never played. I'm gonna be honest. I never played Java Minecraft before in my life.
Do you know how?
Never. I've seen people play it,
Do you
and
know
I'm
how to get on
excited
Java?
for you. Uh, I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I'm
I,
excited
I
to
know
really just
I
use.
have I
I'm so excited. No, listen. Hold up. Here's the thing I'm excited about though: being able to hold two things in each hand, like rock and pickaxe, sword and pickaxe. Can't you do that, like sword and pickaxe?
I don't know. I think so though. Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool.
I have Java Edition. I know how to get it. You have to get the Minecraft launcher and then you have to get Java.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right.
And also
What's your profile here?
we could play my
That's so cute. The allies flying around the loading screen. Okay. Oh,
we can play my
no.
we could play my what's it called? My server.
Is it like a running server?
Yeah. I just have to get on
Nice.
I just have to
Okay,
go to this.
so Java edition. Yep. Play. Oh, username. Um. Elijah. Already taken. But Godzilla. Okay, I'm gonna do my a good one. Ujira is the king one. There's no way this is taken. Yep. Nope. I knew it. Taken.
Hold on, wait a minute. Um
Wait, should
okay.
I did EJ's up for 600? Can you change your Minecraft username?
Huh?
Are you able to change your Minecraft username?
I think so.
Mm. Okay, I'm downloading Minecraft Java, right?
Yeah, hold on, do something. I don't know.
I'm so excited, dude. You do not know how excited I am. So, so cool.
On. Where is it?
So, what's the best thing about Minecraft Java?
I don't know. I don't really play it that often, but
You know what? Have you ever heard of the Create mod?
no.
You haven't heard of the Create mod? Oh my God. You're living under a rock right now. The Create mod is one of the best, like, I guess, like mechanic type mods ever. You can create trains, factories, automaking systems. You can make tree farms with ease. You can make cobblestone farms with ease. Anything like that with ease.
Okay.
And don't get me started on the the frame mod, because you can have little frames like so you can have, say I have a trap door frame, right?
Yeah.
I place that down and it's just like a frame. It looks like a frame, but I could get with any block and it'll make that texture.
Okay.
Think of all the building techniques you could do with that. Even have half slabs on the walls for walls.
Alright.
This is gonna take a while for it to download, so I'm gonna wait.
Um alright. I think
Um, I'm gonna look up something.
Yes, I do actually. Okay. Yes. Okay. It is loading right now. The server's loading, so and it's also updating too. So it's starting
Alright.
right now. So
You put it all in Minecraft. Now what? How to install mods for Minecraft. Section below. Track of what step mod is. For installing mod, open Minecraft launcher. Launch the game. Let's say you want to install mods for Minecraft 5. Version on the bottom left. Option for the one is a display. Off here and after that the
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, it just closed it down. It just closed my Minecraft thing down. Hold up. Hold up.
you close your what down? Your what?
My Minecraft thing down. Closed it down. Hold up.
She didn't close it down.
Oh, there. Oh, narrate it off. Continue. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna go crazy. Uh, Hold up. I want to see all this. This is so cool. I'm
What?
not even joking. The, the this in general, Minecraft Java, being able to play Minecraft Java.
You have Minecraft Java yet?
I didn't think I'd ever be able to play this in my life. Um,
Hey, but guess what though?
what?
I got a new keyboard, mouse, headphones, keycaps, switches, all that from Amazon
So what do I go
today.
on to join you?
Hold on, I'm still loading, but it's Canaan dot ultranos dot me. Oh, hold on, I'll send it to you.
Is it on multiplayer or Minecraft Realms?
It's on multiplayer, and then you put in the thing. So
Okay, hold on.
hold on, I'll send it to you.
So add server. Server name, what is it?
Hold on, I'm send it to you.
What do you can send it to me?
I'll send it in chat. How about that? No. Uh, okay, whatever.
Yep. I'll wait for you to send it in chat. In Xbox chat?
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be perfect. Just tell me the name and address.
Well, you don't have to put in the name. It doesn't matter if you put in the name.
Oh,
But
oh, I can't
I
find
sent
nothing. Alright,
I just sent it in
alright,
chat. Now I have it already, cause yeah. What?
hold up. I'm trying to have this on my screen too at the same time. Hold up.
Oh,
Oh,
to the server login and encrypting joining world, and boom, I am in. All right, now.
oh,
Okay. Alright, you joined in yet?
So, what's the name?
You don't even need to put in the name.
Oh,
Because I don't. I just put in the server code or whatever, and then that's done. I'm also working on something. So, I think that, wait, actually, it's done? I think this might be done. Oh, it feels so weird typing on this keyboard because it's like, they're, linears, because they're linears.
I'm looking for it currently.
Holy crap, this is a lot smaller.
Field. Hold up. It's pinging. It says it's pinging. I don't know what that means.
It's what?
It says pinging.
Oh, that's, it's just loading. Once it,
Oh.
once it, loads, then you click on that, I'm pretty sure. Or it just instant loads. I don't know.
Alright.
Bruh,
I'm joining.
Yep, you're in.
Oh
It said you joined.
my god, it's okay. Oh my
I,
god.
I set spawn to village.
I'm good. Listen. You don't know how crazy this feels to me. I am like amazed right now. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Hold up. Why is full screen so weird? Hold up.
Why is full screen weird? What do you mean,
Hold
what? How is full screen
here.
weird?
Wait.
Well, at least someone's now in my
Okay, hold up.
server.
There's something wrong. Hold up.
Do you not know how to play on computer?
No, hold up. Keybinds. Sprint. Shift.
WASD.
Control.
Shift is shifting. WASD is moving. Spacebar is
Hold up.
jump.
Hold up. No, I know that. I'm just trying to do something. Offhand. Oh my god. Offhand. Oh my god. Okay, drop me an item. Real quick.
It's Q.
I wanna do it. That's what I've been waiting my whole life.
All
Are you in
right.
creative?
Yeah, we're in. Wait, are you in creative?
No.
Oh, well, I was building something. This is I can change into survival mode if.
Can I be in creative, please?
Yeah, just don't do anything crazy. That's my house.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't take anything, please.
Alright.
And also, the armory over there is everyone's. It's everyone's over there.
Alright.
The armory and stuff.
Okay, can you put me in creative?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Slash.
Oh, it's gonna feel weird playing Minecraft like this, so like with no like being able to like hit infinitely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on.
It's gonna be feeling real weird. Skin
There you go.
customization. How do I do skin customization?
Jeez, I can't move.
How do I do a skin customization? How do I do that?
You can't do that. You can't do that in this world, in this game. You have to like make your own or
How do
something.
I switch how do I switch like view?
View? What do you mean, like, view?
Yeah, like my game view.
F5 mode. F5.
Well, when I press F5, it makes it go on mute.
What?
It's like it's not actually F5 for me. Like when I
Oh,
press F5, it
hold on.
makes my
Do you
PC
have
on
an
mute.
F? Do you have a button that says FN?
FN. Let's see.
It should be next to Alt Control. It should be on the left side, right side of the
Yeah.
Okay, press and hold FN and then 5. F5.
Oh.
See.
I never do that. It's silly. That's so cool. Oh, you can take screenshots. That's awesome. I love Minecraft. Even more now. I want to see what the glass looks like. I want to see the different kind of glass now. That's in this glass.
Glass looks the same, bro.
Isn't there certain blocks that aren't in Minecraft? Yeah, the furnace. That's not in Bedrock.
Furnace is in Bedrock.
Talk about I'm talking about the furnace in a minecart.
Oh, that. I was talking about like whatever. Anyways.
Um, so wait, what's the invisible item frame command? Hold up.
What?
What command is for the invisible item frame? Let me look that up.
Nice job. Who just joined?
Hey, Bird,
Yeah.
I'm playing Minecraft Java.
Yeah, with my wait, I'll play with him.
Wait, are you the destroyer guy?
The what?
No, it's my other friend.
I'm Canon Plays, and I'm on my own custom. I'm on my own bleh,
Wait,
server.
what type of Minecraft are you playing?
Java.
Java.
Hmm. Well, that means
I've
I
always
can't
wanted.
play, right?
Yes, sorry, sadly. This is
Want
the
a little
Minecraft
bit,
I've always
join
wanted to play.
Roblox?
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, that's the command I gotta do.
Bye.
Give at the item underscore frame that simple thing. Okay, it's not that. It's hold up. What's that? Where's that symbol at? Hold up. Yeah, that symbol. And then and hold up. Entity tag this symbol invisible. And then the symbol again. 1B symbol. Please be right. Oh wait, it says it's not right. Hold up.
That's what I mean.
This says it's not the right command. Hold up. Oh, I have to do that.
Bro, I'm getting bored.
What up? That's not right.
I'm getting bored, man.
What up?
Just you're doing crap.
What up?
You're not
So,
even
what up?
doing anything.
Oh yeah, combat stuff. There's that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I probably should do
Um,
that. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
yeah, and here it's called steak, but in Bedrock, it's called yeah. There's potions of luck. I don't know what that is. Um,
What'd you say?
nothing. Hold on. Um, 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 where is it? Dude, dude,
What?
you want to do Minecraft fighting real quick?
Do Minecraft what?
You want to fight me real quick?
On a what?
I said, do you want to fight me?
No,
Bruh,
I don't like PvP.
bruh. I want to do PvP. What do I do? How do I do hit with the other? How do you hit with the other side? Oh, come here, please. Where are you? Jaden. Jaden,
What?
where are you? Where you at?
Look at my name tag, bro.
I don't see you anywhere.
Oh well,
I
because
gotta
I'm
check
not
my
telling.
render distance
Oh well,
up.
because I'm not telling you what,
Hold up, render distance.
where I am.
32 chunks. Hold up. Um,
Where are you?
come here.
No, get out of here. Don't break my stuff.
I'm gonna go fight the warden real quick.
Alright, well, I'm taking you out of creative mode.
How do I go in? Oh, how do I go in survival mode?
What?
How do I go in survival mode?
I just put you in survival mode.
Thank you.
Wait. No, I didn't. I'm stupid. There.
Alright. Wanna see me fight the warden?
No.
Here we go. Oh yeah, that's way harder than I thought. But I'm gonna lead this. Do you join other? How do I get um? How do I add server? How do I join like Hypixel?
Apparently keep inventory wasn't on. You there? Hello? You there?
Yeah.
Where are you?
So Hypixel MC dot Hypixel dot net. There we go.
Why is the game loading lagging so bad, bro? Did you leave the game?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I'm gonna try to get the creep mod.
whatever.
Elijah,
Yeah.
can you play with me? I have no one to play with.
Shut up.
That
I'm gonna
with
try
you
to.
when you have no one to play with.
I know.
I don't know what to do, guys. I'm bored. I don't want to play Minecraft anymore. I want to play Titanfall, but this is it's 71%, but it's taking forever. I'll say that. I don't think it's gonna take 2 hours, but uh. Guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Um, I guess I will. I guess I'll. I don't know. Hold on. Guys, I think I'm gonna watch. I think I'm gonna watch it too. So, yeah.
Where's our Echo video, Hippo? We need a budget Echo vid.
Echo key? Okay, I get it. You want me to look at Echo keyboards. Howdy hey, I'm Hippotech, and I looked at over 40 keyboards last year. And this was the most recommended. But why? Why? Well, probably because most of what Echo makes is incredibly cheap. But this is Monsgeek Echo. Coming in at under $100, I'm gonna be putting this board to the test and seeing if it's any good, even when it pings. Don't worry, it'll make sense in a couple minutes. In this video, I'll be building the Echo or Monsgeek M1, and I'll be getting a little bit of help from my cat. Maybe a little bit too much help. There's gonna be a lot of cat in this video. She was bothering me the whole entire time. Speaking of bothering, go ahead and bother the subscribe button by hitting it, as I'm trying to hit 1 million subscribers this year so I can dye my hair blue. Now, before I show you 5 minutes of building a keyboard with my cat, trust me, it's worth it, let me first tell you that this video is sponsored by Echo. However, I do sponsorships differently on this channel. Any keyboard sponsor doesn't get to give me a script, they don't get to tell me what to say, they don't get to review the video, they basically just pay for a video slot, and you don't have to watch an ad in the middle of it. So all of these thoughts are my own, and I'll have the board.
1 second, I will be right back. Are you sure about that?
Board link down below if you're interested. Now in the background you've seen a bit of unboxing and some of the accessories, like this cable. That's a USB-C cable. Oh gosh, can I do this through the viewfinder? Can I put it back on? Please go back on. Come on. God. Okay. Please say, good job, Hippio. Very good. Good job putting that back on in the comments. I need this. Speaking of things I need, this keyboard does come with stabilizers, and these might actually be my least favorite part of the whole board, but I'll talk about that later. And also included is a little bag of screws that I recommend you do not eat. Speaking of things I recommend you do not eat, the keyboard itself, you probably shouldn't eat that. As I mentioned before, this is the Mons Geek M1. It's a sub-brand of Acco. If you're new to keyboards, you hear Acco, Mons Geek, you know absolutely nothing of what I'm talking about. They make decently affordable keyboard parts, keyboard peripherals, and keyboards. In this case, the M1 comes in at $99.99 US. But for the sake of my sanity, we're gonna call it $100. Now you're probably wondering, Hippio, what's special about this board? Well, I don't actually know. Again, they didn't tell me anything about it, they just sent it to me. So let's uncover that together. Ooh, knob. Ooh, ping. Wait. Is this premium? Well, hold on. I'm going to temper my expectations, and we'll get into that later. But overall, oh, okay, that's better. So this board is constructed out of full aluminum, or if you're British, aluminium. Which of those is correct? Is it aluminum or aluminium? I don't know. It also has a really nice recessed, what I can call brass inlay on the side. I actually really love this so much because if you're one of those sweaty gamers that moves around your keyboard a lot during gaming, then this makes it super easy to just pick it up and move it around. Now, they call this keyboard the perfect keyboard to begin your mechanical keyboard journey with, and I'm going to be putting that to the test in a minute by building it out. But first, let's look at this RGB. Now, as you might have noticed, there's RGB on this board, and it's incredibly beautiful. As you might have also noticed, it's south-facing LEDs, so it makes it even more customizable. South-facing LEDs mean it won't have interference with certain types of keycaps. If you or a loved one have interference with certain types of keycaps, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Now, RGB is a feature in a lot of gaming keyboards, but you rarely see it in custom, so it's great to see it here. It's incredibly bright and fully customizable with VIA. Now, speaking of fully customizable, let's customize these stabilizers by lubing them. I'll have all these lubing supplies either linked down in the bottom left with the View Products button or linked down in the description down below. To lube a stabilizer, I get a little bit of Krytox on my brush, and then I just lube the inside of the stabilizer housings. And move the cat out of the way. Nola, please. This is my cat Nola, by the way. When I bought her, I was told she's an independent cat. This is so wrong, she is not an independent cat. Next, you just insert the stem into the housing, and then add some lube to the wires. And no, I didn't lube the stem. If you're new to keyboards, you're probably wondering, what the heck is going on, Hippio? What are you even doing? Is the lube? What? Huh? Now, I'm doing all of this so that the stabilizers, which stabilize your big keys on your keyboard like your spacebar, are smooth and don't rattle. But what I'll soon find out is that these stabilizers really are the worst part of the board. But, I mean, at least they were included. I guess that's a perk. So now that we've looked at the keyboard, it's time to get her open. The keyboard comes with a little Allen key to get it open, but you know, we're just going to use our wow stick. It's an electric screwdriver, link in bottom left. And now it's time to talk about the modability. Now, if you're new to keyboards, some of us like to mod our keyboards to make them sound better or feel better, what have you. And this keyboard's disassembly is really easy, so it gets some pros for that. And what is this mythical paper? Not sure what to do about that one. So the top housing of this keyboard is made out of aluminium, aka aluminum. And for $100, the overall construction is honestly really solid. Next, let's talk about the PCB. Now, these are hot swap sockets, meaning that you can take your switches out and put your switches in, and you don't have to solder or desolder. But there is a trick to doing this, and I'll talk about that in a second. Now, the case itself is a little bit hollow. Now, it's not like there's a lot of empty room here, so I'm really not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe it's just that they use cheaper aluminum for the bottom housing. However, to combat this, they include their own foam, which fits around the bottom of your PCB. Now, I've done a lot of different mods in my days, and this type of foam tends to be the most boring sounding. Generally, for a board like this, I'd want a silicone style of foam. Oh, and not a cat in front of my camera. Thank you very much, Nola. Here, you get scratches. 1 like on this video equals 1 bonus scratch for Nola. Okay, but not too many likes though. I don't want to scratch her forever. As you saw in the last clip, the plate and PCB were screwed together, so I had to unscrew that. And Nola really wants me to talk about the gaskets. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the gaskets. Jeez, Nola. So this keyboard comes with a polycarbonate plate, and the plates have little spots for gasket. These are little silicone nibs that go on the plate, and basically it makes your typing experience a little bit softer and a lot more dampened. It's kind of hard to overstate it, but it's a great touch for a budget board. And Nola, please. Just a side note here, if you ever want to build a keyboard, make sure your cat falls asleep first before you build the keyboard, please! As cute as she is, she's draining my sanity. Next, when building a keyboard, you got to install the stabilizers. And this board does support screw-in stabilizers, which is great. However, I recommend using Duroc V2s instead of these stabilizers. Nola was very excited about me putting in the stabilizers, so she decided to meow at me and get kisses, I guess. Now it's time to celebrate the next step. I put back on the knob, and let's talk about switches. The most important part of any keyboard build, I guess. Now, I've tried a couple different Acco keyboards and a couple different Acco switches, but I've never made videos about their keyboards, and I made one video about their switches. These are their wine red switches, and they are factory lubed. They're a linear switch, kind of similar to a Cherry MX Red, but hopefully a lot better. My hope here is that you don't have to lube them yourself, and that this board will just sound good. But we'll put that to the test later, of course. There's nothing that special about these. They do have a clear top housing so that your RGB will shine through just a bit better. That's not something that most people care about, but you know, similar to deodorant, it's best to have it when you need it. Like at a gaming convention, please. These switches come in at roughly $20 US for 45, so that's about 40 for this whole build. As we soon realize with keyboards, sure, the keyboard might be relatively affordable, but the other parts start to add up quite quickly. Also, as you just saw there, I installed the switches by supporting them from the back. I don't do this with every switch, but you definitely should. Otherwise, you might risk popping out a hot swap socket. Now, when you're installing switches, I recommend you have a cat nearby to push the switches towards you so that way you don't really have to stretch very far. In my case, I decided to use Nola a little bit like a conveyor belt as she played with the switches and then pushed them right towards me when I was ready for a new one. Such a great cat, right? They say you can't train cats, look at her go. If you don't have a Nola at home, maybe bribe your little brother with a cookie or something. Now, apparently that mysterious paper from earlier is tape, so you could do your own tape mod very easily. Now, I love the tape mod, I've done a whole video on it, link in the top right. But this definitely doesn't seem to be it. Generally, the tape mod makes your board poppier and a little bit deeper sounding, but in this case, it actually just made it so the keyboard didn't fit back together. Like, you can use this tape mod, but then you can't use the included bottom foam because it fits around the bottom of the PCB. So I had to tear it off. No tape mod here. Sorry guys, sorry Hippotech fans. No tape mod? But after that, I got the board screwed back together, and I appreciated the gasket performance. Next, it was time to go for the keycaps, and Acco sent me a set of one of their $39 keycaps, and their keycaps are great. I just didn't really like the aesthetic for this build, so I decided to go with something from Drop. These are the DCX Dusks. Oh, that was a tongue twister. These keycaps come in at $99, the same exact price as the keyboard. We'll talk about that in a second, but just a side note. The included stabilizers kind of just end up feeling gummy even with a little bit of lube if you're using a light spring switch. So I had to use Gateron Oil Kings for all of the stabilizer switch spots. This is why I talked about disliking the stabilizers, as I think Duroc V2s, a different brand of stabilizer, end up a lot smoother every single time, and these just felt gummy and cheap. But yeah, anyways, the keycaps aren't cheap, and in a budget build like this, I don't necessarily recommend you splurge on some double shot ABS keycaps. I think the standard Acco keycaps would be just as good, and it just depends on your aesthetic. But this does look so clean. Just like the gasket performance being actually kind of there. It's not amazing, like it's not knock your socks off, but it does make this board noticeably softer to type on. The knob is definitely a nice touch as you can use it to adjust your volume, and all of these keys on this keyboard are programmable using the amazing software VIA. Now, here's where I gotta get a little bit dirty with it though. At $99 for the bare bones, is this board worth it over something like a Keychron V1 that's fully built for less? If you're tight on money, no, not really. However, as you'll see with the final sound test, despite the case being decently pingy, the board actually ends up sounding decently premium. So something like this might be a way better option than something like the Keychron Q1, but maybe not the Q1 Pro, I have to look at that in the future. And it fits into an interesting little mid-range niche spot. Look at that option. The board actually ends up sounding decently premium. So something like this might be a way better option than something like the Keychron Q1, but maybe not the Q1 Pro, I have to look at that in the future. And it fits into an interesting little mid-range niche spot at 99 bucks. Now, I'm going to be leaving you guys with a sound test, and make sure you do a sound test of your own in the comments to let me know what you thought of this video and what boards you want to see me check out soon. as this was user suggested. Please watch the whole thing to support my YouTube algorithm overlords. In my hand, I have two keyboards that cost them millions to make. Now, if you saw my last video on the 100 Thieves keyboard, you'll know I said some very mean things.
It's hot swappable. It's got an orange silicone dampening foam.
It's orange. You did it.
When we go on Instagram or we're scrolling through forums and we're like, oh wow, like this keyboard is beautiful. The sound that they were able to create, we see that, but we weren't able to do that before.
I could have paused it there and said, we see that, but we weren't able to do that. That would have been too mean. I'm not going to do that to you guys. The build overall just ended up sounding clacky and really not that unique. If you look at that F-row, what were they thinking? For some reason, they decided, let's send this guy a keyboard again. They sent me an email and said, we're going to send you this keyboard, the Attack on Titan 100 Thieves keyboard. We hope that it's better based on the improvements that we made, such as a silicone weight, brand new switches, which are enthusiast grade, and some other things that we'll check out later. So they spent millions on this keyboard, but does it matter? Well, let's find out. I accidentally left the silicone out of the keyboard, just putting it together, filming B-roll. And I was like, you know what, let me just test it. Let me see what it sounds like. And I think it potentially sounds better.
Does it sound better?
I forgot to hit record on OBS. Did I not record any of that? I didn't. So some of this is from my stream. Ignore that. This is the Attack on Titan keyboard from High Ground. So first things first, we've got this, a jelly bag. Can I eat it? It's also got a jelly strap. He looks like he kind of smelled a fart. And now Hippio does a fashion show. Would you guys like my $40 jelly bag, gamers? Let's go. What's in there? Nothing, because I can't afford it because I spent $40 on a jelly bag. So this, TTC Titan Heart. They've made new switches for this keyboard. New switches. This doesn't feel heavy enough for a keyboard. Okay, so this is what you'd get if you buy the keyboard normally. This appears to be a box for a mouse pad that I don't have yet, but I'm assuming it's in here. Cute guy on the box. There's a cute guy right here. Here's the package with the keyboard and everything. Slightly clear polycarbonate. This is the High Ground Attack on Titan keyboard. This bad boy retails for $140. May 6th is when you're going to be able to purchase it. The keycaps can be bought separately for $55. The mouse pad can be bought separately for $50, and we'll talk about that. And the jelly bag can be bought for $40. It looks like dye sub printed keycaps. They're 1.5 millimeters thick instead of, I think the others were 1.3 millimeters thick. Now, you might be wondering, how did High Ground make these keycaps? One thing they might have done is used Blender. Blender is how I've made my keycap set, like Polycap's Hippo, and it also happens to tie in with the sponsor of today's video. Hold on, if you stay till the end, you'll get an extra howdy hey. The sponsor of today's video is Skillshare, and Skillshare is an online learning platform where you can learn about plants, you can learn about Photoshop, but in this case, you can also learn about Blender. With the class Blender 3D by Southern Shoddy 3D, I learned the basics of how to navigate Blender's interface, which allowed me to use Keyboard Render Kit, which is a Blender plugin, to make renders of some of my keycap sets. It's amazingly helpful, and if you want to try out making your own keycap sets, then maybe you should give Skillshare a shot and use code HippioTech, because the first 1,000 of you to use code HippioTech at the link down below will get a free month. So you better act fast before 999 people snag it. Thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And here's your howdy hey. Howdy hey. I would say the dye sub quality is actually pretty decent. It looks like they've tried pretty hard here. So the lettering is side printed, and on some keys it's very hard to see. Honestly, I question why it's there in the first place. I think overall impressions is the design is interesting. It's not exactly my style. If you like Attack on Titan and are a weeb, please leave a comment right now and let me know what you think of this thing. I'm gonna have to be a little bit mean here and say I am fully biased. My desk mat, 25 bucks on kineticlabs.com. Incredibly high quality, great material. This feels comparatively cheap. It's the same size, the print quality looks okay, and they want $50 for it. I know they had to pay for licensing. These are officially licensed. The pricing is probably out of their hands. You're not getting value here. The keyboard also comes with a USB-C cable, keycap puller, and a switch puller. Boop, boop, boop. Here's a quick sound test of the stabilizers and such. Now hold your thoughts. Let me get the other one for a side-by-side. Now this has been tape modded and such, so it is not fully representative of the board. Keep in mind, this keyboard has been tape modded and foam modded, and I think it sounds objectively worse. It sounds like they've potentially improved on what they said they might have. Let's investigate it a little bit further. So this is solid plastic. This looks to be also solid plastic, potentially polycarbonate or ABS, and it's significantly heavier. They've improved the keycap thickness, 1.3 millimeters to 1.5 millimeters. They've added extra weighted silicone to the bottom of the keyboard to improve dampening and typing, is what they say. They've upgraded to a longer braided cable, and sadly, just a normal USB-C cable. I mean, seeing Keychron do custom coiled cables and cool braided cables in their boards, this was a little bit lame. They have their own exclusive TTC colorway. So it's not an exclusive switch, it's just an exclusive recolor. And they said they've improved internal structures to the frame to strengthen overall stability. Here's things they probably didn't change. LED direction. They probably did not change mounting style. So if you're looking for south-facing LEDs, probably not here. If you're looking for a gasket mounted keyboard, probably not here. If you're looking for officially licensed Attack on Titan stuff, I guess this is the only place you can really look. It looks like they've gone with an entirely different keycap manufacturer potentially for these. On the left, you have their previous keycap design, but it's got a boxier stem. It's also a bit thinner, and the die sub quality seems worse. Their new keycap quality is definitely a more robust stem and slightly thicker PBT. The improved die sub printing, that is better. Overall, the keycaps are much higher quality than their previous keycaps. There's one check. Yay! These keycaps are very nice, but how are the switches? Let's check those out. In the 100 Thieves previous line of keyboards, we had lame stock switches. I think these were Gateron, but in this case, they have gone with TTC. TTC is quite a big boy when it comes to making switches. I think this was a really clever idea of recoloring the TTC Heart line of switches, as TTC makes very good stock switches that generally don't need that much factory lube, and they've gone with the Heart line of switches and made it a smoky dark color. I think these look really good. So this keyboard is hot swap, so we can pull out the switches, but unfortunately they've kept north-facing LEDs. So if you wanted to swap out these keycaps for something more custom later, let's say you get bored of Attack on Titan or they kill off your favorite character, if you use Cherry Profile, you're going to get interference. What that means is your middle row will sound not very good. But hold on. Do these TTC switches have Cherry interference? I'm not entirely sure. Are they long pole switches? I'm not entirely sure. Hey guys, I got the D. Let me test the south facing, and then let me test the north facing. Do these switches not have interference? I don't think I'm hearing any interference here with south facing and Cherry switches. My final verdict on these switches though is like, they're very nice stock. So these switches have a gold-plated spring, 42 gram force with a 1.2 millimeter actuation point and a 3.6 millimeter total travel. To me, they feel quite good because they're very light springs. I generally like light springs when gaming. They sound pingy. I don't know how you define pingy, but I do not hear ping. I think they did good here. I will give them another point. Is it healthy to eat switches? So these are 2-pin switches. So if you wanted to pull them out and use them on a board that only supports 5-pin, wait, boards don't only support 5-pin. 2-pin, 3-pin, whatever you want to call it. There's 2 pins here. There's not 2 pins here. There's a center pin. Some people call that 3-pin. Some people call that 2-pin. And this is maybe something worth mentioning for why they went with north-facing LEDs. The heart is shown in the north-facing orientation. The stabilizers are a little bit eh. I assume they've been slightly factory lubed, and let's check that out. Mine look pretty dry. Now, this could be a consequence of it being one of the reviewer boards, or it could be that they're just not factory lubing the stabilizers. We're going to mod this keyboard now. I promise it's going to be interesting, and here's why. This keyboard already sounds pretty decent, and with a few simple tricks, I think we're gonna make it sound even better. To get this keyboard open, it's pretty simple. We're just gonna need to pop off some keycaps in some strategic areas, which we're just gonna do with our little keycap puller. Link in the description if you'd like it. Now, with my handy dandy wow stick, link in the bottom left. The slam method worked perfectly, you guys. So the PCB, you can clearly see orange.
Did I mention orange?
You can see clearly there is some silicone between the plate and PCB. The plate is metal. I can't tell if it's aluminum or stainless steel. And in this case, get it because it's the case. In this case, they filled the whole keyboard with the silicone weight. This adds a lot of heft compared to the original high ground board. If you pop out the silicone, you can see it's been precisely sculpted to fit the board, which is good. There's also another bit, even more precisely sculpted to fit the board. This is dummy thick, actually. And it's even branded with high ground, which I think is a good touch. These guys worry me. I'm gonna put electrical tape on this PCB. Why do we put tape on PCBs? Well, there's a whole lot of reasons about it, and I've got a video that will appear in the top left. Tape mod, tape mod, tape mod, tape mod. So we've added one layer of tape. Now we've got the keyboard tape modded. There's not a lot of dead space in there for me to put anything else. The keyboard. So we about it, and I've got a video that will appear in the top left. Tape mod, tape mod, tape mod, tape mod. So we've added, and I've got a video that will appear in the top left. Tape mod, tape mod, tape mod, tape mod. So we've added one layer of tape. Now we've got the keyboard tape modded. There's not a lot of dead space in there for me to put anything else, so we can't put anything else in there. But we can lube these stabilizers a bit. I'm using Permatex dielectric grease in this hobby syringe for any of you that are wondering. I'll have those linked down below in the video as well. So now we've got the keyboard stabilizers kind of lubed up. Honestly, these stabilizers are pretty hard to save, so if you get this board, I recommend Duroc plate mount stabilizers. Just swap them out, lube them up yourself. Now, ultimately at the core of this keyboard, it's still fundamentally a $20 to $30 chassis that they stuck exclusive keycaps on and a nice recolored enthusiast switch. Is this worth it? Ultimately, that's up to you. This keycap design is officially licensed, which means that they paid money for it. Take notes, keycap creators. You're paying for the looks and the 100 Thieves high ground branding. They're good at that marketing branding stuff, as you saw in the last video.
So a lot of what we're doing is marketing.
Anyways, if you like this video, check out the last 100 Thieves video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, please, and watch the whole sound test. Otherwise, my YouTube algorithm overlords will not let me eat. Bye! Now, does this board sound good now? Let's put it to the test against the original high ground keyboard. I accidentally left the silicone out of the keyboard, just putting it together, filming B-roll. And I was like, you know what, let me just test it. Let me see what it sounds like. And I think it potentially sounds better.
guys, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna end the stream because so it can go faster, right?